If you are wondering what's going on over on X between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, look no further. Apparently this morning, Nicki Minaj woke up and had it out for everybody, but none more than Cardi B and Jay-Z, to which I cannot even read what these tweets say because they're so heinous and derogatory. Of course, I have them all, including the ones that have been deleted. And yes, Cardi B is firing back. If you didn't know, Cardi B is currently pregnant with her fourth child. And no, it is not fathered by her husband, Offset, who is the biological father of her other 3 children. Now, Nicki Minaj has a son and she is married, but she started firing away at Cardi B and her oldest child, Culture, saying things so heinous like she's going to kick her gums back into formation, calling Cardi B Barney B, and calling her little daughter, who is a child, Culture Vulture. But that's it. Nicki Minaj is done with Cardi B's cultural appropriation of hip-hop culture. She even calls out Cardi B's use of the N-word. Cardi B also said a lot of really heinous allegations towards Nicki Minaj about her mental health status, substances that she may be misusing, and it has gone back and forth all day, including disgusting, vile, vicious, heinous words like calling children monkeys, roaches. You can feel free to pause and read because I am not going to spend the next 2 hours breaking it all down for you two. But if you didn't know, Nicki Minaj has an album and Cardi B is dropping an album. So yes, both of these women have albums that they are currently promoting. However, Nicki Minaj has been in the game for a lot longer than Cardi B. She should be comparing herself and her numbers to somebody other than Cardi B, like Beyonce, Taylor Swift, people that have been around just as long as her. But Nicki Minaj also fires shots at Cardi B, retweeting different posts about Cardi B needs to be deported by ICE, that Cardi B's use of the N-word is cultural appropriation, and her referring to black and brown children and babies as monkeys and cockroaches is in fact saying those things about her own children, whose father is an African American man. Cardi B has expressed that she is absolutely done. She found out that Nicki Minaj is currently in New York City too, and has told her basically put up or shut up. Roll up right now, because we're waiting. I am done with your ass, and I'm gonna fucking beat you to a pulp, is essentially what she's saying to Nicki. Then Nicki Minaj goes on a rampage, how she's anointed by God, how she's favored by God, how she loves her fans, and she's number 5 as far as streaming goes. She also tells Cardi B that she should location share, that she's ready to fight, but that the last time she pulled up, Cardi B called the cops and then told the cops that they were afraid for their lives. However, Cardi B ended her last tweet with, "The next time I see you, I'm gonna see you," after not only saying, but demanding that Nicki Minaj better pull the fuck up because she's gonna whoop her ass once and for all. And a lot of people on TikTok and the internet aren't disagreeing with Cardi B, because when you bring kids into it, don't get mad when they bring kids into it as well. Now, a lot of people are eating this drama up, but it begs the question, since both of them have brand new albums that they are dropping, is this orchestrated? Or is this a feud that truly does go back to 2018? Now, Cardi B recently was in court where she was being sued by a security officer for physically attacking her while she was pregnant visiting her OBGYN in a medical complex. After winning her case, she then goes outside to attack a reporter with an ink pen. Now, we all remember that on September 7th of 2018, Cardi B threw a shoe at Nicki Minaj during a physical altercation at the Harper Bazaar Icon Party during New York Fashion Week. Now, Cardi B didn't get hit by Nicki, but somehow in the scuffle of both of their entourages, Cardi B ended up getting hit right in the eye, of which she was left with a really big goose egg, a knot. Now, the ironic part is not even 2 months prior, Cardi B had just given birth to her first child, Culture, and she was postpartum. Now, Cardi B is firing back completely, even at Nicki Minaj's son. And all it's done is ramped everything up and pissed Nicki Minaj off even more. As I said, I cannot stop and read all of these because of how heinous these words are. I highly suggest you pause to read because both of these women are going at each other's kids with very heinous, evil, derogatory words. Now, I'm not saying who's right, who's wrong. I'm just reporting on the beef, the drama, what's really happening. And it is alleged that Nicki Minaj is also going after Jay-Z because Jay-Z allowed Cardi B to sample one of his songs, essentially allowing her to license the song. I mean, Nicki Minaj even told Jay-Z to take off his lace front wig. Nicki Minaj woke up and said, not today, but Cardi B caught wind of everything she was posting and said, bitch, where you at? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Is this orchestrated or real?